we said that we were going to do another part to this, and you have like a really good formula or schedule for a balanced life. You
Yeah.
said that was. Elaborate on that, because I mean
First I'll
everyone's
share
different.
like why it's important. I didn't used to live a balanced life. I would be very, very, very focused on just work, and I've been doing construction for over 10 years, and I would just like, I would work, I would go home, eat some dinner, fall asleep because I was dead tired, and like I was making good money. I actually bought a house in Washington. I'm like, oh, this is it, living the life. I thought I was there. Like, oh, I reached it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why do I have like anxiety, and like why do I feel like I need to be doing something more? Like, why do I feel like something's missing? And it kind of I had a realization one day where, well, I'm only taking care of one part of my life, the money. Money, like that was it. Like that's not enough. Like there were some things where it just like it'd keep me up at night. I'm like, oh, I'm paying all my bills. That's awesome. I'm like, what am I gonna do on Saturday? Like, do I have a friend I could call up and like,
like what am I gonna do on Saturday? That's fucking deep.
what am I gonna do Friday night?
Yeah.
like, oh man, I get a day off and like, oh, this is great. I like go out to the beach or something and like see my friends. I'm like, oh, my buddy, he's on a date. Where do you meet that girl? When do you have time to?
Yeah, when do you have time to meet girls?
When you have time to meet girls, like, oh, my friends had a party. Oh shit, I missed it. It was like they went out for happy hour.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
You're just missing
Out on life.
Yeah.
And so like even if one part of your life is just going really well, what happens when you're like, okay, I've reached that point, I'm making great money.
Yeah.
That's just like the easy example, because I know, speaking for myself, I put a lot of time into like my career and then kind of neglected a lot of other areas. Like 4 years ago, I was like skinny, fat, like I weighed 145 pounds and had this weird beer belly and like just was like embarrassed to take my shirt off at the beach because I was like chicken arms and beer belly and like this is pathetic. Like I didn't feel good about myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like start hitting the gym. You got a $25 Y pass and just I'm just gonna show up 3 times a week, get a workout in. I mean, for one, it just gets like endorphins going and if nothing else, it makes you feel good. Once you build a habit of it, it's like one of those things where you're like, oh shit, I'm starting to feel good.
Yeah. And then did you like make more money after you started working out?
What's weird is that bringing one area of my life up started bringing these other areas of my life up. When I got
okay, awesome. That's fucking badass.
Yeah, I mean, like the most simple way I can explain that with work is when I'm in good shape and I've been like jogging and doing cardio. Like I go to my construction job and like been working all day. I'm like, I still have energy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Like, oh, so that's just like 2 ways it helped. And then I'm like, oh, I'm getting in kind of good shape. Oh, like this girl's like literally just like checked my ass out. Like that was like, yeah, that feels awesome.
Yeah, you got busted. You're like,
oh
shit. You got busted.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Or another example is like some other parts of your life you might want to balance out is take time to have like a social life and do things that are fun.
So like some people would say like I have to be at work because I work a lot of hours. Would you say that because you worked out, that the time that you put in at work was higher quality, or you got more stuff done?
That's a really good point. It's actually much higher quality.
Much higher quality.
Much higher
and
quality.
then, as far as completing tasks, were you faster at it at all, or?
When I would actually go to work and work hard,
Yeah.
I would get more done.
Okay.
Like I already said, I wouldn't be tired from working harder, and I'd be like more mentally alert. Like another part of balance is like think about what you're like putting in your body, like what you're eating.
Yeah.
Like you eat some good food, eat some like chicken breast and like some vegetables, and you're like, have a beer. You don't have to you don't have to go crazy, but like But then you're like, oh shit, like I feel good.
Yeah, yeah. And then like just to be clear, like you're getting like what 2.5 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah,
like 2 hours.
But no, like that's another part. Like sleep. No, give yourself some sleep. I mean, that's really important. Like if you're working out, you need a little more sleep. But like schedule it in. I mean, if you're one of those people who are like super busy, put in your little Google Calendar and schedule playtime, fun, Saturday. Go to the beach. Fuck off. Just like enjoy yourself. Right? Crazy idea. Enjoy yourself, and then like you go back to work on Monday, and you're like, oh my god, like what a fun weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be back to work, and then you're like ready to hit it hard and brings other parts of your life up.
Nice. So that's pretty powerful. again, like they can find you on Facebook, right?
Yep.
On Facebook, you just go like, can they add you? Like anybody, just add you, or just like send you a message? Or
seriously, just feel free to send me a message. Add me on Facebook. Messages are best, yeah, because then just say, hey Jesse, I saw your video or something, and I'd like to know more about what you've experienced, and I'd be happy to share or just talk to you more about it. So.
And like, I know you're more appealing to men, but like if a few girls have some questions out there, you'd be willing to answer them.
Well,
too.
of course, this stuff applies to men and women. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so like, be very specific about, like anybody can come talk to him. He's very open.
Absolutely.
And he just wants to help. And so, man, that's pretty awesome. You want to like clink out of here and we'll go to part 3?
Cheers.
Woo!